This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
The UAE posts record 32% revenue growth, and oil continues to rise on supply concerns. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The UAE saw a record 31.8% year-on-year rise in its revenue in 2022. Officials say expenditures rose 6.1% to $116.3 billion, leaving a budget surplus. Officials say there was a moderate rise in expenditures last year as the government was cautious in increasing spending. It says it strengthened fiscal buffers and the focus was on strategic projects. The UAE doubled its acquisition of non-financial assets, achieving an estimated growth of 94.5% in 2022 compared to the previous year. Oil prices rose for a third straight session this morning, boosted by forecasts of a widening supply deficit in Q4 after Saudi and Russia extended cuts and on optimism of demand recovery in China. Brent crude futures rose 0.68% to $94.57 a barrel, while West Texas rose 0.8% to $91.51 by 10 a.m. Gulf Standard Time. Analysts say China's stimulus policy, resilient U.S. economic data, and OPEC Plus's ongoing output cuts are the bullish factors that support the oil market's rise. Arabic-speaking countries in the Mena region have increased their renewables capacity by 57% since May 2022 to 19 gigawatts. That's according to Global Energy Monitor, who say these countries still need 20 times this amount to replace current gas-fired generation. The Mena has developed 6.9 gigawatts of renewable projects over the past year, but oil and gas power plants still provide over 90% of regional electricity. The monitor says the UAE, Oman, and Morocco are potential renewable energy leaders in Mena. Kuwait's telecoms operator Zane Group has increased its stake in Task Towers to 92.87%, up from 83.47%, without disclosing the transaction value. In July, Qatar's Ooredoo, Kuwait's Zane, and Dubai-based Task Towers said they aim to set up the MENA's largest tower company and plan to sign agreements this quarter. The plan involves merging their 30,000 telecom tower assets in Qatar, Kuwait, Algeria, Tunisia, Iraq, and Jordan into a jointly owned tower company. Shares in Chinese property giant Evergreen plunged by around 25% this morning, following the arrest of several of the company's employees in China. Shenzhen police arrested several employees of Evergreen's financial subsidiary, Evergreen Wealth Management. The authorities did not specify the charges against them. Evergreen is the world's most indebted property developer, with an estimated debt of $328 billion. It's at the center of China's deepening market crisis, raising fears of a global spillover. Apple supplier Foxconn says it aims to double its workforce and investment in India by next year. The world's largest contract manufacturer of electronics didn't offer more details on the investments. Taiwan-based Foxconn already has an iPhone factory in Tamil Nadu. It's rapidly expanded its presence in India as it seeks to move away from China. In August, the state of Karnataka said Foxconn will invest $600 million for 2 projects to make casing components for iPhones and chip-making equipment. And thieves have made off with more than 50 items from the French luxury fashion brand Balmain's new collection, just 10 days before its Paris Fashion Week show. Balmain is owned by Qatari investment fund Mehula. A group of people attacked a driver who was transporting the items from the airport to the Balmain headquarters. Mixing hip-hop and embracing diversity, Balmain is seen as a brand that's shaken up the industry, making the world of luxury fashion relatable to young people. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.